So will this guy be redeemed today? We're going to find out. Last time he was hit pretty hard by it, wasn't he? Down in the gutter. He's had a rough few months, so we will see. It was literally a week ago today, pretty much, that I uploaded a video about the Sonic the Hedgehog movie leaks. Obviously, it was a much more positive video. It looked like, if the leaks were real anyway, that the movie would actually have a much better design for Sonic, and it looks like they'd actually listened to some feedback. I'd mentioned in the video that it looked like Tyson Hesse had been involved, and from some of the comments in that video it was confirmed by a few of you that he indeed was actually working on the film. Quick as ever, a new trailer has actually dropped, which is actually really convenient for me. So I guess now we can kind of see what it actually looks like in motion, if it's going to actually look as good as it had in the freeze frames and the stills, and I guess we can just kind of see if the movie actually does have any legs. The first trailer did not look great, regardless of the design. The whole energy of it was kind of off, the music wasn't very good. I'm kind of hoping the music is a bit more faithful today so I don't get copyright ID'd as well. That'd be quite nice. That'd be nice, guys. To be honest, I'm not really going to say that much until after we've watched the trailer. So let's just crack on with it. See if this has actually been salvaged in any way, shape or form. I'm optimistic, but I also don't expect this to be anything like special either, because ultimately it is a video game film. So let's see what it looks like. Oh my god, it's not playing properly. Wait. Okay, that was a little bit of a mess up, but we're gonna do it again now.
I'm Sonic, a little ball of super energy.
Yeah, he already looks so much better. Okay.
People were always after my powers.
This is weird.
It gets a little lonely, but that's okay. I am living
Oh man, this is so much better.
No.
How did they think this was gonna work with the old design? Well, the voice acting is immediately better just because the design is better. Man.
The world's largest rubber band? You gotta see it. No, it's not some fun family road trip. You're right. It was lame. Gift shop was cool though.
It does work so much better with that design.
I'm going to uncover the source of its power.
I just thought you might like a latte with steamed Austrian goat milk.
Here comes the food. How are you not dead? I have no idea. Give me a big
Okay, this is where I'm going to get copyright ID'd, so this is where I need to talk. Okay, this is where I'm going to get copyright ID'd, so this is where I need to talk.
You've got car insurance, right?
Okay, this is where I'm going to get copyright ID'd, so this is where I need to talk. Okay, this is where I'm going to get copyright ID'd, so this is where I need to talk. It's very weird that... So he's still an alien, which is odd. Oh man, it does look a lot better.
So, you're supposed to be Tom's best friend that he won't shut up about. Well, I don't see the appeal. That is very gross.
Okay, that was a lot better. It's mental. It really shows you how much the cut of the trailer can make all the difference. I maintain that previous trailer was just cut so badly that why would it ever look good? That actually seemed a bit better. The tone came across a little bit more. Obviously, they fixed the design, and to be fair, like I'm just gonna look through a few bits now. The opening looked great. The Green Hill Zone and everything, they've done a really good job of making that look the way it should look and making it look realistic as well. Like it's actually really cool just flicking through and seeing little snippets of it. Seeing him reading the Flash comics is a really nice touch. It's really funny seeing this old little toy car thing, because I used to have one of those. So I don't know if this is confirming like a time period that this film takes place in. There was murmurings that this might be a prequel to the actual Sonic the Hedgehog 1 video game, which would be pretty odd. Oh cool, I've just noticed it has Hilltop Road, which is another little reference to the game, which is Sonic 2, in fact, Hilltop Zone. Another little random bit. I wonder what else there actually is. So there's loads of Easter eggs here, which is really cool. We've got like the Sonic the Hedgehog emblem, which is on this very elaborate bandana for this one, I'm assuming, throwaway skit. But that's cool little touch. It's crazy how much that design actually does look better, and I really have no idea how they've done this so quickly. Okay, this bit I didn't really listen very well to, so I should listen to this a little bit better now. Oh, I've just noticed the background music.
Let the place Sonic! Let the bitches mount also Sonic!
This is the funniest bit of the trailer for me because it's so weird seeing this scene again now. And they've added a little gold ring into his hand. Man, just that image alone is so funny to actually look at it, because if I saw that image just being shared on YouTube as is, I would assume that was a fan update or something, because we kind of had accepted that they weren't going to change anything like drastically. Yeah, they've done a great job. Like, you still got the disconnected eyes and everything, but the little details of his fur are just such subtle little changes, and the gloves and everything. But oh man, it just looks so much better. I'm trying to think of any other bits that might have appealed to me. I'm kind of a little bit more sold on Jim Carrey after this trailer as well. I really enjoyed some of his sections in it. I enjoyed just this.
Wait! Don't hurt him!
I'm ashamed that I enjoyed that bit. Latte joke I actually quite enjoyed. Yeah, I've got to say, like, Ben Schwartz's voice acting was something that I thought would be quite good before the original trailer dropped. He definitely gets a chance to shine a little bit more here, which is really nice. He's a really good performer. I've watched like quite a lot of interviews with him, and he seems like such a genuinely nice person, so I really hope this does okay and it isn't a flop for him. The energy between, I can't remember the actor's name unfortunately, but the back and forth between them both in the trailer is actually quite enjoyable, and considering this is kind of like a buddy cop film, that seems a lot better. That element didn't actually come through at all in the previous trailer, and it's here now. Obviously they didn't actually give away really that much more about this film than they had in the original trailer. In fact, almost all of it has kind of been showing the same sections and everything, and we haven't really learned anything else about Robotnik. I will say that the gags that they picked in this trailer were a lot better, for me at least. Maybe it's because I'm not being held back by a horrific design that just distracted from everything last time, but Sonic does seem a lot more slapstick and cartoon-like. You can even tell from the elaborate like costumes that they've kind of dressed him up in throughout the film, and I'm perfectly happy with that. There was another YouTuber who his name completely escapes me, who had made like such a long analysis of why Sonic should have been a cartoon to begin with, and even though they've obviously gone for CG in this film, elements of that are actually coming through in the way Sonic is interacting with the world, which I think is 100% the best way to go. Some of the most interesting cuts in this for me are the bits that truly did look absolutely horrendous when we saw them originally. Like, one of the standout parts for me was that section where Sonic jumps out of the car, does a spin dash and takes over Robotnik's little tank thing, and they've cut it completely differently here. It doesn't have a shot of him flying through the air at all, so I'm just rewatching that section. Yeah, I mean, the section where he takes out the tank is actually quite enjoyable.
How are you not dead? I have no idea!
Oh, give me a
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, that's kind of all I'm going to say about it. In a way, it's kind of a bittersweet ending because the videos have been so good for my channel. It's really been such a hot topic, but I'm glad that they've actually listened and done something about this. I know some people kind of think that they should respect the original decision of the director and the whole team, essentially, but this is obviously such a massive improvement, and even if the film isn't a massive success, and to be honest it looks very average from this trailer, it doesn't look incredible but it looks okay, but as long as it doesn't kind of like tarnish the Sonic the Hedgehog brand and name, I think I'd be quite happy with it. Like, I can't imagine rushing to see this at the cinema, but I might, because I am obsessed with Sonic the Hedgehog. One thing I should really add is this is obviously an example of corporate Hollywood thinking they understood the source material of something and just trying to churn it out, and it's one of the only times in history where anything has kind of been done about it. I know social media outrage isn't the best way to deal with something, but this is a sign that sometimes it can actually be with quite a positive resolution, so I guess we'll see if it pays out for Paramount or not. To come back to this guy, I'd say he has probably been redeemed quite a lot by this trailer at least. So there's that, and even if the film sucks balls, then hey, at least we got a cool, interesting new Sonic design that I can analyse to death at some point. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. I do think that this is pretty much as good as it could have been, especially considering it was a fix. It looks just as good in motion as it did on those leaked images that I shared with you all the other day. So yeah, just let me know what you thought. If you're new here, please check out some of my other videos. I don't often do reaction videos, but with Sonic I make a special case really. Check out my other character design videos. I should have an episode on Crash Bandicoot